energy. Whatever your dream is, whatever you love or whoever you love, it's magical even. Like, you have this whole community here. In my case, it's my soul tribe, y'all. Yeah, people love this magic in this group. But these people try to destroy it. They didn't only just not like it, they wanted to, it was like a hate crime. Okay? Yeah, it had to do with a toxic father figure and a whole bunch of money or success or wealth or some kind of legacy or some kind of family. Okay. And okay, so what's the whole stand of fear? Yeah. So either a King of Cups in the reverse was manipulating you, because they are coming out in the reverse. So I don't know if somebody was manipulating a King of Cups to turn off their heart towards you and get them to go cold on you, or if they themselves are the Magician in the reverse. I'm getting Scorpio, Gemini here. I'm getting possible outcome. Yeah, somebody doesn't care. Somebody wanted you to not care about your happiness, or somebody doesn't care about your happiness. They wanted to like steal your happiness, steal your joy. Who? Oh my God, Jesus, killjoys, y'all. These are like emotional terrorists. The one in the reverse is the King of Cups in the reverse. In my case, that is exactly what I was dealing with. A Scorpio masculine with a blocked heart chakra. Manipulative, somebody that casts illusions, somebody that's a narcissist. Literally tried to steal my peace and my joy while projecting onto me that I was chaotic. And yeah, this is a fall from grace for a King of Cups in the reverse. This is a fail. Extreme fail. Horrible attention to receive. A fall from grace. And it's because of what you saw. Somebody did this all for some kind of excitement or adventure. Or because they didn't want something illuminated about their feelings. Because they felt overstrained about it. But you offered these true feelings. You offered a 9 of Pentacles. You offered good judgment. And then they just took their energy away. All because they felt chaotic within their own emotional sphere. Or they felt like the people that they were around, they didn't like the feelings that they had for you, or they didn't like you having this self-love. They wanted you to to destabilize you. I mean, this person doesn't know how to express themselves, so if you're a person that does, they could have been jealous of you, or yeah, there was a competition here. 5-5. There's a huge shift. You could have probably been like, what the fuck? Are you possessed? Like literally. You could have been like, did a demon possess my person? Because, like, what the fuck? Yeah, these emotions. This person felt chaotic about these emotions. They wanted to disrupt this love, this relationship, this emotional awakening, these deeper feelings, this proposal. They wanted to somebody wanted to disrupt it. I mean, the only one that's coming out in the upright is the King of Cups in reverse. But we also got that Femme Fatale energy, y'all. But that could be this King of Cups in the reverse's energy, too. Somebody with, like, a delusional thirst for power and, like, money. That could be their energy, too. They could be a Femme Fatale Black Widow energy. They didn't advocate for you at all. They didn't care what happened to you. Yeah, something is karma. Sagittarius, that's your energy. It's like something was shifting in a new direction. Something was faded. There was a turning point here, and they didn't want to work with you on that, or like this was just a misaligned collaboration. They wanted to cause disharmony to this and make you work alone because of their ego. Yeah, your own person was in yes, your own lover. Look, the lovers. Either another lover or your own lover was in competition of you. They literally didn't care to see you get what you deserved. They were very apathetic towards you literally getting your flowers and getting what you deserve. It's like they didn't want you to fight for yourself. And it's like they were struggling with you going after your passions or your courage. They viewed it as rebellious and like a challenge. No. That's just who you are. You've always been this person, probably. Yeah, look. So a Scorpio doesn't support what's fair or what's just. They want unfairness. But this is bigotry. This is a lawsuit. They don't want to take accountability. Oh well. This is one of those situations where you don't get that option. And it's like somebody thinks an ending is unfair, or somebody thinks a transformation is unfair. Okay, nobody cares. You're caught, first of all, regarding like somebody's inheritance and their money. It's like you wanted to take shortcuts regarding wealth and success, and somebody's inheritance. What's meant for them is a 10 of Pentacles, and they show up for that. They work for that. But you wanted that without having to work for it. So you closed this out, turned a blind eye to something about this, like, separation. It's like you didn't think that, this person didn't think that you should be able to shine. It's like only they should be able to shine. Like, this is some kind of cult energy. It's some kind of hierarchy here. I don't, this person wasn't telling you everything, collective. Yeah, what is fated for you is fame, altruism, caring about well-being, good karma, destiny, like, just miracles, spirituality, inspiration, positivity. That's what's destined for you. That's your Wheel of Fortune. What's their Wheel of Fortune due to their actions? Unbalanced, having to multitask, unbalanced because of a fear from childhood. This person needs to put some kind of burden down. They need, yeah, and be strong. They need strength. And it's like, you're a lion. That's literally what you exemplify and exude. They wanted you to give your power away because they were clinging to their past. That's not your problem. Yeah, look at what they did to you. They they tried to destroy you. They literally tried to end you, end your confidence, end your inspiration, end your beauty, end your independence, end everything about you that makes you you. They betrayed you. All these people, my God. This is a reap what you sow energy for a King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody that's malicious. So we have a King of Cups in the reverse and a King of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody that is irrational, a dictator, cold, ruthless, inhumane, manipulative, abuses power. This is a reap what you sow energy. This is somebody who doesn't ever want to grow. They're destroyed. They destroyed themselves by being reckless with your energy. They literally tried to manipulate your essence, your energy, how people see you, how people experience your energy with dark magic, dark psychology. They wanted to turn you into somebody that was too timid to go after what's fated for you. This is a reckoning. This is disgustology. They wanted to turn you into somebody that was too timid to go after what's fated for you. This is a reckoning. This is disgusting as fuck. So because of this bitch's fears, because of this host fears, they tried to project that onto you, like as if you're too scared to go after your stuff. They tried to make it so by causing mental instability. But not just that, they tried to come for your whole life, and they got a whole bunch of people involved. Yeah, to come for your stability. They tried to sacrifice your peace, cause you delays regarding your plans to get what you deserve. This dictator bullied you over your own legacy, a Queen of Wands. They bully again. So there's a father and a son duo here. And a false lover here. And they tried to steal your legacy. They tried to, oh my God. But you're protected. Your legacy could include marriage or some kind of title or status, some kind of institutional support, love and acceptance. Yeah, marriage and like your beliefs, your faith. Like they wanted to literally by force modify your faith by pushing you into your south node and making you give up on yourself through abuse and torture tactics. They came at you from every angle. Oh my God. This is like, y'all going to jail, y'all. Y'all going to jail. It's like, yeah, this is, look, they wanted to trap you from having, they wanted to make you a victim regarding your dream or wish fulfillment. But you were too strong for this, and look at you. You had your boundaries, and you're loyal, and you've been committed to something for a long time. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that they rebelled. It doesn't matter that they brought all this horrible news to your life. It doesn't matter if they don't want you to move forward. You've been disillusioned, and now you don't care. You liberated yourself from some kind of horrible headspace that they manufactured like a psychopath for you. So was this all about control? Like, was this some kind of kink? Was this a plan from the beginning? Like, this isn't love. This is like extreme control. This is like emotional terrorism. It's because they didn't want to see you listen to your better judgment. They didn't want to see you answer the call of the universe. So you think that because you don't want to see somebody go after what makes them happy, you think that now you can then do all this. Yeah, you need like 10 psychiatrists. Something, you also need some jail time, for sure. Yeah, this is a fall from grace for somebody here that is very unhappy and is extremely greedy, lazy, negatively indulges. And they were trying to ruin a star Wheel of Fortune energy and replace it with this, as if that should be prioritized over this amazing high vibrational energy. Are you kidding me? The audacity. So you thought that the collective, who's in these high vibes, beautiful energy, the star and the Wheel of Fortune, blessings, good karma, something that's meant for them, which means that they've worked for it, something that is like their authentic expression, born to shine and be seen and spread light and healing. So you thought that your hedonism was more important? You thought that your greed was more important than that? Huh. Yeah, this is a fall from grace. I'm assuming you're going to retreat after this horrifying failure. You probably don't even want to be around anybody. You're so paranoid. Yeah, you look like exactly what you were. A shameful bully. That's what you are. Impulsive, reckless, forceful, tyrannical, domineering, a weak leader, vicious, and in their ego. Yeah, you've been disillusioned. You see this person for what they are. That's why you let go. You couldn't even believe it, probably. Yeah, there's no love here. That's why they didn't resolve anything. Yeah, they're defeated. Because what you do is merit making, and you actually show up and work on this, and you've been working on your healing, your self-development, and you have something of value in your hand. You have a lot to bring to the table, bitch. It's like, are you blind? King of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, they did too much. You walked away from the devil. Look at this. You walked away from the devil. Somebody's possessed. When you came with unconditional love, with the Six of Cups, they turned into a demon. You had to walk away from this is literally so sad. This is an extremely dark energy here that happened. It like they became obsessed. You had to let go of this. You felt scared, like unsafe, like actually like unsafe, literally. Like if they could do this, then they could probably kill me, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to destroy my whole life. So what's gonna happen? Schmooicide? Probably. Like, what do you, like, that's what that is. You're gonna have an emperor, somebody who leads, somebody who appreciates this equal give and take dynamic. And it doesn't matter if somebody criticizes it. These hoes, these bad friends, these bitches. I'm getting an air sign, a water sign maybe. These are like third parties. They talk shit and spread misinformation about somebody who loves themselves, somebody that has a heroic energy, somebody that is very compassionate and courageous and respectful. Somebody that's to be respected. They couldn't end your confidence, your strengths. Yeah, you're on your new beginning. Because of your faith and your boundaries. They couldn't end. Yeah, you protect your dream, you protect your heart, you protected your job, and you sacrificed what needed to be sacrificed. This devil energy. These people are nuts. Yeah. You're making plans. Your plan is to shine as bright as the Sirius star and protect your peace. Somebody, I can't even believe this energy. Yeah, it's all because of what you do for work and how people see you, the way you look, how you can heal, and your title, what you do for work. They didn't want to see you win. They wanted you to give your power away. They hid all this. But you knew that because you knew that the dark energy was present, so you put your boundaries up. You stood in your territorial integrity here. You're the real magician in the upright. Somebody did magic on your money, on your income, on a King of Pentacles income too. This lover. Somebody did magic to make it seem like you were never going to get anywhere because they were literally attacking your money. They were trying to turn you into a bad investment and a loss and then like a financial failure. Secrets are coming out about this nut job family here. Mm-hmm. This is like embarrassing as fuck, y'all. Somebody thought that you couldn't give them what they need. Okay, that just like proves that somebody's greedy out of their mind, because the amount of things that you come to the table with, you come with balance, you come with merit, you come with good looks, a good job, a title, respect. You're the one for the position. Like, this is like, are you kidding me? And they didn't want you to have that position? Like, that's like saying somebody that's wifey material, that has dreamed of a holy love, pure relationship their whole life, and has literally done everything to work for financial security or legacy in order to earn that, in order to be worthy of that. And you are so worthy of that. They wanted to take that, they wanted to make you feel unworthy of that just because they're greedy. Can you even imagine how selfish this is? This is evil. It's evil. It's because of self-limiting beliefs, immaturity, impatience, laziness. This is somebody that is so childish that they have like little rage outbursts and tantrums. You're going towards your destiny, and it's a tower for this collaboration or this project here, because you still have this opportunity. Good job, guys. That's your reading, Sag. Just wow. Just wow. A father protects women, protects children, protects innocence. But somebody here was teaching the opposite. They were teaching dictatorship. They were teaching, oh my God, they were teaching dismissal, disrespect. Ugh, gross. They were teaching exploitation of the feminine energy, a regal one on top of it. It's like they were treating you like some 2-cent whore. Like, the fuck is wrong with these people? It's like it almost has like a handler energy, as if they were trying to break you down into that. Unbelievable. These people need like a good loogie in their eyeball is what they need. Yeah, in court. Or everyone cheers you on and says, please do it. We beg you. We'll pay you to do it. They deserve it that much. It's like the fucking amount. And I feel like literally all you did was have healthy boundaries. Like, that any counselor, therapist, psychiatrist, or workbook would tell you to have. And not to mention, this is your passion. Of course you're going to have boundaries and protect it. The fuck is wrong with these people? Like, I just can't even, like, it's incomprehensible behavior. These people are deranged. They need, their psychosis is showing. Their psychosis is showing. Lucy, come get your kids. Come get your children, Lucifer. Yeah. So yeah, this definitely is worthy of actual like legal situation. It feels like, and I feel like you literally, even while being abused, you even still tried to cooperate with these people, and they just simply wouldn't. I don't know why. It said greed. Out of greed. Psycho. That's what psychopathy is, y'all. Greed. That's your reason. You're out of your fucking mind. Yeah. That's like unhinged behavior. Unhinged. Error. Unhinged. R2D2. Unhinged. It's like, y'all, what the frickety frick right now? Okay? What in the hell? What the fuck? I'm gonna get Tourette's just from this reading. Like, for real. Like, yo. That's your reading, Sagittarius. You handled this like an angel is what I'm seeing. Yeah. Good for you, babes. Good for you. I feel like you had every reason to use your lion teeth and maul somebody. And you didn't. And now it's to the point where there's a deadline here. And you gave all the time in the world while getting abused, while getting attacked. And you still didn't show your teeth. You just changed strategies or worked around it. Like a true goddess, like a real queen with a big heart. Yeah, these people owe you. And so you should get that payback for sure. Shame is the least of their worries. If they thought they could hide this amount of psychosis, I don't know what drugs that they were on. They must have been smoking the pipe, y'all. For real. They must have been... Seriously, yeah. Somebody here is destined for like fame or something, because we did get the star next to the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's like a destined star. It's in their soul contract. It's like they're a healer maybe, or it's like something about what they do heals the world in some way, or people love their energy. Like they actually really like, yeah, something's meant for you. It's like you're the one for the position. You're the one for the role. Like, oh my God, I just can't with it, y'all. Toxic masculinity. This is like more than toxic masculinity. These are men that are so disgusting and such pigs that they treat women like appliances or something. They wanted to degrade you from a queen and a lion to like a peasant and a whore that they can just get to do whatever they want. Yeah, that they can just keep as an option? Yeah, no. Huh. Somebody tried to steal your light in order to ensure that they can go do this and do it. Yeah. Somebody was delusional is what this is. Somebody's delusional. You're a star. This is a greedy, corrupt, psycho ex-lover is what this is. That lied and was very, very confused and delusional is what that is. And, just like you wanted to distort the collectives, the way people see them, because you're nuts, like you're actually unhinged. I hope that everybody sees you for who you actually are, and everybody gets to see the collective as the Sagittarian star that they are, that you tried to make your victim. But Archangel Michael protected this Sagittarian star. They wanted to trap you and victimize you. And they're a man. Ugh. Gross. Y'all. Gross. Yep. This project blew up. Now they got real problems. They didn't trust a better judgment on this one. Or Scorpio has some real problems now. That's what I just read, y'all. I can't control what comes out. So if this is my ex's story in mine, that makes sense because I announced that I'm going to court. And he has only, what, four or 5 days left before I'm never turning back and I'm never cooperating and I'm not his ally at all. Like, I'm not going to work anything out. I'm not going to go easy. So literally there's like 5 or 4 days left. Yeah, I waited 2.3 years. That's how much patience I had while being attacked the whole time, while being spit on, like I said, like a 2-cent whore who I gave no reason to ever treat me that way. I gave nothing but love. Like, I thought I was going to marry him. And I take that title very seriously. So if you went through anything like this, justice is coming here. Karmic justice. And that, it doesn't surprise me that that's what's happening during retrograde. I feel like somebody did something to you during retrograde, possibly. Yeah, this is that get back. The Fool. All right, guys, so that's your reading, Sag. I'm really happy for you. My God, I'm so sorry that if you're a woman and men treated you this way, I hope they get what they deserve. And they're disgusting. And they should be on their knees begging you for forgiveness. But you probably throw up. Because, like, it makes me nauseous to think of my story. Like, I actually puked, y'all. Like, multiple times. Because I felt the presence of evil. And I literally considered every option before I considered that it was my actual person behind it. But it was. So. It had to have been. There's no... I've literally exhausted every other possibility, and there's no way that it wasn't. So, imagine the betrayal trauma. Of thinking that somebody loves you, that wants to marry you, that you were going to devote your whole life to, and, you know, put it on, use it how it resonates, y'all. Like, your story could be similar, maybe not as intense, maybe on a smaller or bigger scale, but it felt like these people were literally trying to get me to unalive myself, to break my spirit, to get me to give up on music, to not have a support system, to deconstruct everything in my life, to the point where, I don't know, I ended up on the street or homeless or something because I didn't have any will left to work. Or it's just, it's sickening. It's pure evil. It's the devil. That's why I came out in the upright, the devil, because it is the devil. It's like literally Lucifer's working through these people. For some reason, they wanted your ass. The devil just couldn't help himself. He loved your light that much. Wanted to dig his teeth in. And because of your boundaries, that interfered with their greed, y'all. God help us. How dare you interfere with their greed, y'all. Yeah, you can't breathe sometimes. Yeah, it causes actual PTSD. I have a very serious PTSD diagnosis that was already there because I got strangled before this happened by somebody that just randomly was on drugs and literally attacked me. So I was already healing from that, and then they knew that too. They knew all about that, and then they did this to me. Like, I can't. It was, and for a while, I think it was a coping mechanism because the trauma of that reality, that acceptance, was too big of a pill for me to swallow. Like, it was too much. So I literally exhausted every possible other possibility or who else it could be before finally ending up at the conclusion that it was in fact my person involved, or that my person had some kind of secret hatred for me and just never told me and wanted to was waiting for an opportunity to just stick the knife in and twist it just and then leave me there to die. Yeah, that's what it felt like. So if you've been through anything like that and you're here to tell the story, you are a divine warrior and you're very protected, and God help anyone who came for you like that. Truly. It's like if you're an atheist and you don't believe in God, you're going to be crying his name. You're going to be like, God, if you exist, please help me. No, that's not how it works. The help was the collective extending their hand. The help was somebody trying to cooperate with you, even though they were being treated unfairly. That was the fucking help. That was me, bro. That was God. You declined me. You declined my offer. So no, there's consequences now. Time's up. And in my ex's case, he literally has like 4 days. So And I promise myself. And I keep my word, unlike these people. So. And I don't care how embarrassed my person is. Because they literally use me as a human sacrifice. I didn't want to embarrass my person. I never imagined anything like this ever happening. I showed up so kind. So if he can do this to me, then he could probably kill someone. That's how I feel. Like, if you can treat the person that loves you this way, then you can literally do anything to anyone. It's psycho. It is. It is. Yeah, somebody comes from a dysfunctional family here. All right, guys, I'm open. If anybody would like, I'm sorry.